Hi everyone, I'm so pleased to have another cleaning video for you because it seems like you all really enjoy them. This was supposed to be a whole house clean, but I only managed 4 rooms and one of the rooms wouldn't fit into this video. My MacBook hasn't got enough memory to edit such a large video. So unfortunately, until I get that sorted, I'm not going to be able to do longer ones than this. So that will be coming in part 2. But for now, in this video, I'm going to be cleaning and tidying our bedroom, our ensuite, and the living room, which are complete messes. So the first room I'm going to start with is the bedroom, and as you can see, it looks like a bomb has gone off. Pollyanna has pulled everything out of the Moses basket that I've been storing it in. We have got dressed and I've just left clothes at the bottom of the bed. They're mine, Adam's and Pollyanna's, and they've just been left there. He had presents to unwrap and again they've just been left there. There's lots of toys on the floor and it's a lot of tidying before I can even start cleaning. I always start in one corner of the room and then work my way round clockwise. I've got my little basket of cleaning products, which you may have seen in my laundry room organisation video. I created a little basket so that I can carry this around the house whenever I'm cleaning certain rooms. It has practically everything in there that I need. I'm just going to start by tidying the floor. First of all, picking everything up. A lot of it's washing, or some of it's also bed linen that I'd put in this Moses basket that goes by our bed that we don't use anymore. So I had kind of just put a few bits in there to keep it out of the way, and then Pollyanna pulls everything out because she likes to use this to play with her dollies. So this time, rather than being lazy, I'm going to make sure I put it away properly. I always put my duvet cases, my bed sheets in a pillowcase. I always put my bed sheets in a pillowcase and then store them under the bed, and then they're so easy to get to because then the pillowcases and the duvet cover is all in one kind of little bag, if you like. Next, I'm going to tackle the clothes that are on the bench. Now, this seemed like a good idea at the time, but this is really just the place where we dump clothes. At the end of the day, after working out, I'll just put them here. Then the next day, I'll put on another lot of clothes and then just dump them here. Then my pajamas will just be dumped here. And we just need to get into the habit of putting away. Don't put down, put away. I really want to train us to be like that. Then I'm going to open the blinds, and I really love having the balcony doors open while I'm cleaning because it kind of gets rid of those kind of chemical sprays that you're using. So I'm going to spray the curtains with Febreze just from top to bottom. Before I hoover the rooms, I always like to dust first because the dust will fall onto the carpet, and this is just something I've learned over the time of cleaning, I guess. I never really used to think about it too much. So I'm just going to dust the side drawers and the bed frame because we have a ledge on our bed frame. Once I've made the bed, I'll give the bed a spray of Febreze as well, just to keep it fresh. And then I'm going to use my duster to do all the skirting boards in the rooms. And this is what I'm going to do in all the rooms in the house today. I like to do this at least once a month. And then it's time to clean my mirror. I normally use white vinegar, but I had Windoline in my basket today, so I've used that, and I always just use a piece of kitchen roll to wipe it over. And then the fun part comes, it's hoovering the bedroom. Now this room gets quite a lot of bits on the carpet. I think maybe because it's newer you see it more, but we don't actually wear shoes up here, so I'm really surprised at the amount of dust and bits that comes up off the floor in here. I use the Dyson V8 and I use it on normal mode. And then to finish it off, I spray some Carpet Fresh all over the carpet. This is a pet friendly one as well because we have blue, but I just love the smell of when you walk into a room after this has been used, and the carpet feels so much softer. One room down, another to go. Onto our ensuite bathroom. Again, this is another room that's been neglected really. We're waiting for a really long cabinet to go above the sink, and then I can't wait until that's in because then the sink won't look so messy and it won't be such a pain to clean. At the moment I have to take every little thing off it just to clean it, whereas when we've got the cabinet up there will be nothing on the sink apart from soap. I'm going to start by shaking the bath mat, and this just gets off any hairs or dust that's stuck to it before I put it in the washing machine. I'll then pick up everything that's on the floor and then give it a real good hoover. Don't forget to do behind the doors because that's where all the dust hides. Once the sink has been cleared and all of the bath toys have been taken out of the bath, I will spray all of the silver parts in the bathroom with Viakill, and then I'll leave it for 5 minutes while I do another job, but this just lets it soak in and then it brings everything looking really nice and shiny. I'll spray the rest of the sink with some Dettol foam spray. This is a new product and I've not actually used it on the bathroom before, but it's specifically for bathrooms. So I'll spray all the ceramics with this, the outside of the toilet, the whole toilet seat, in the bath, and the outside of the bath and the sink. I'll then use a minky style cloth to clean the sink and wipe it down, so when there is any perhaps like hard toothpaste that's quite difficult to get off, I can use the rough side, and then for anything else I'll use the smooth side. And then once I'm completely finished wiping it down, I use a microfiber cloth just to get any leftover water that may be there, or just to give it a real good shine as well. For the toilet, I always start on the outside, and I have a completely separate cloth for this, which I disinfect after in the sink with Sephora. Also, if anyone has any tips on how to get fake tan off the toilet seat, that would be greatly appreciated, because when I tan in the day and then go to the toilet, it tends to come off. Yeah, I'm so used to tanning overnight, but I've stopped that recently. I'm then going to give the toilet a good scrub with the toilet brush and put some Harpic bleach down the toilet. For the bathroom floors, I do normally use Dettol floor wipes, but I've run out, or I'll use my 2-in-1 mop Vileda 2-in-1 mop. It's at the bottom of the house for today, so instead I've used the Dettol bathroom spray, and I sprayed that all over the floor, and then I've wiped it with another new cloth. Doing this, it's so important to really scrub around the bottom of the toilet, because that is where all the germs are, especially if you're potty training or have little ones. They don't always tend to get it in the toilet, so you will find that when you scrub around the toilet you will notice such a difference. Then lastly, the radiator rails. I just used the Dettol foam again. It seemed to be great for everything in the bathroom on a microfiber cloth, and they shined up really well. I have then skipped the middle floor and come straight downstairs to start on the living room. This is the place where we spend most of our time, and it's basically the kids' play area. I let them take out any toys that they want. I would normally tend to tidy up every evening once the kids have gone to bed, but where it's been the weekend, I have just let loose and it has become a chaos. As always, I'm going to start by tidying up in a clockwise direction, picking everything off the floor first of all, and then focusing on different areas of the living room. Once everything is in its place, it's time to dust again, and typically things get left on this shelf from Adam, so I'll tend to take everything off the shelf, dust them, and then put things away that aren't supposed to be up on these shelves. We have these on either side of the TV. I also spray the shelves with a little bit of Zoflora diluted with water in a spray bottle, and it's just to keep them clean because fingers get put on them a lot when things are coming off them, and it just keeps them fresh. I like to give the windowsills a hoover rather than a dust, because now it's summertime and we have the windows and doors open. Flies tend to come in, and I always find one or two dead on the windowsills, so I like to use the hoover rather than the duster. It's then time to clean the coffee table, so I'll give it a dust and then I'll spray it again with Zoflora and give it a wipe down. Pollyanna had actually stuck a couple of sneaky stickers on the table, so I also had to spend quite a bit of time peeling off some Peppa Pig stickers. I grabbed some white vinegar so that I could clean the vase, and I tried to fill it up with water first as well to get the inside of it clean. There's actually a fly kind of stuck to it. Tiny little fruit fly has got in there and I can't get it out, but so I'm going to have to figure out a way to do that. But for now, I've dusted the inside, watered the inside, emptied it out, and then I'll use the white vinegar on the outside of it. Moving on to Alfie's little corner, I like to give this a good wipe with disinfectant just because he's in it a lot. It's nice to keep baby bits clean. It's then time to do all of the skirting boards in this room and then hoover the whole room. And as quick as I'm tidying, Pollyanna is pulling out more toys and books. It is never ending with children. So I'm going to use the hoover now, but this time I use it on power mode. We wear shoes in this room, so I like to use the power mode just to give it a real boost and try and pick up as much dirt as possible. I had also filmed my kitchen clean, but unfortunately my MacBook doesn't have enough memory for me to be able to edit that as well, so I think that will come in a second part, so part 2. Thank you all so much for watching. Any tips and advice are always appreciated, and I'll see you in my next video.